The weather gods smiled on Cowes today. The rain of yesterday cleared the Solent and was replaced by a fair amount of sunshine and a great sailing breeze. It started as a decent force 3 from the northwest and backed an increase during the day until it was blowing force 4 to 5 from the southwest. The first start for the SB3s on the inshore line went away to the east, although all subsequent starts were sent west. Among the SB3s, the few boats that took the pin end and immediately jibed to port moved quickly off into the lead. Jeff Carbuff's ProVela.com, which was second yesterday, went one better today to take the gun after almost 3 hours of racing. Carbuff finished a massive 6 minutes ahead of Jerry Hill's 3 sad old blokes in second. Water Music forgot to sign off yesterday, but we're happy with the third today. After watching the SB3 start, we spent the morning in the Eastern Solent, following some of the black group classes which had committee boat starts today. IRC Class 2 has 46 entries for the week, but only 40 raced today. This is a very competitive class, with a real mix of boat types to add to the interest. After a short beat from the start to a laid mark, the fleet was sent on a run to sail time at the eastern entrance to the Solent. From sail time, the fleet headed back west again in a series of upwind and downwind legs which took them back towards the finish. As they headed downwind from Peel Bank to Browndown, the French Kerr 39 Ines Moore, which was third yesterday, had a commanding lead. She went on to win by 4.5 minutes on the water, from a Dutch boat, the Mark Mills designed Trust Alliance. But while Ines Moore had done enough to win on corrected time by 5 minutes, Trust Alliance slipped to 5th on handicap. Second place went to the Grand Soleil 43 Antelope, which was the winner on the opening day and looked set to be a serious contender for the class win. John and Jill Patterson's J122 Panacea took the third spot on corrected time. The King 40 Tokoloshi was fourth, just 10 seconds out of third position. There's a small contingent of 6 multi-hulls entered this year, but only 4 raced today. The F33R Carbon Tiger 2 was clocking over 15 knots when we saw her, and she went on to win on handicap from a Seacart 30 Buzz, which we never saw today as she was so far ahead. Rue, the Raider 302, was third. There's a good fleet of 32 J109s here, just 7 down on last year's numbers. This fleet looks set for a tight battle at the top. Today the same boats featured in the top 3 positions as yesterday, but in different places. Mike Hewitt-Smith and Ben Richards Zelda moved up a notch to first place from their second yesterday, and look on form to sail well again this year, after last year's overall win. The RAF-owned Red Arrow also moved up a place to take second today. And it was David Apthorpe's J-Dream which dropped 2 places to take third. From the bigger boats in Black Group, we moved over to the day boats in White Group and caught up with the Swallows. The leaders in the 9-strong Swallow fleet saw no change from yesterday's results, and today Solitude and Migrant again finished first and second. Harry Room's Skewer will be disappointed to have dropped down from third yesterday to last place today, and nearly half an hour behind the leader in the 9-boat fleet. But with 6 days of a regatta still to go, there's everything to race for. Another fleet experiencing little change in the results lineup are the Flying 15s, with the first 4 boats in exactly the same places as in race 1. Men behaving badly are clearly behaving rather well so far this year, posing themselves as our boat hard to beat over the coming week. Their first today follows on from a win in race 1, and with fond memories of their regatta titles in each of the last 5 years, they'll be looking for many more bullets to come this week. One boat that will want to stop that happening is Christopher Harris's Sans Culottes, who clinched second again today. And with a touch of deja vu from yesterday, Black, skippered by Nick Clark, finished third, and Gavin Tappington's Flux again took fourth. high-speed Extreme Forces in the iShares Cup had an eventful day, with gusty winds often unleashing their power and making them fly. Pete Cummings' Oman Masira, helmed by Olympic bronze medalist Chris Draper, dominated much of today's racing. Their French rival and teammate Loic Perron in Oman Renaissance also did well, clearly benefiting from the two boats' 6 months of winter training in the Middle East. Shirley Robertson, lying second overnight, didn't complete any of today's races after colliding with a spectator boat. The Olympic gold medalist's boat was towed in, and a lady from the spectator boat was taken to hospital. The sunshine brought the spectators to Cowes today, and we were glad to see the high street buzzing with people enjoying the regatta atmosphere. Hundreds of people stayed on the seafront all day to watch the racing close to the island shore.
Well, there was some sunshine earlier on, yes, but I enjoy the sailing as well.
It's great, the weather's getting better, and I think you can see a lot of spectators enjoying the races, and it's very nice that you have all the races close to the shore, and especially the starting guns, looking at these, seeing the starts directly. I think it's a good event.
Really interesting. Come every year for holiday.
Never missed a Cowes week yet in all my life. And I'm not going to tell you how old I am either.
Oh, it's interesting seeing so many boats in the water at a time. I'm not really a sailor myself, but it's interesting.
Really good. I had a very good night last night, but feeling a little bit worse for wear today.
So that's it from day 2 of Cowes Week. The good weather looks set to continue for a few days. So join us tomorrow for what will hopefully be another beautiful day in Cowes. And remember, you can watch all the starts live on our Squadron webcam.